Blessings and welcome back, beautiful soul travelers. Happy Monday to you. We are going to get into a beautiful crystal magic Monday message using the crystal mandala oracle cards. We're going to see what message is coming out, as well as a crystal and an affirmation that you can use for this week. All right, guys, and then we will be tapping into the psychic tarot as well as the good karma tarot. Cutting the deck immediately, we see needing to gain some awareness and understanding around perhaps either what is keeping us from our wish fulfillment, or how to, move ourselves along that path. What is it that we're missing? What do we need to know? Spiritual strength coming through today while you're in the waiting, perhaps wondering where and when this abundance is going to come. All right, guys, these are general readings and may or may not resonate with every single one of you, but if you do get anything that's helpful from the reading, it is your message in some way. And thank you for hitting the like button so others can receive these messages. Again, you could be worried that something's wrong with how you're working your magic, or that you're missing something. Sometimes it's just about that divine timing, dang it. All right, with the Knight of Swords energy, you are going to get some kind of information, though, that is going to give you the strength to persevere and get through whatever you're going through at this time, is what I'm seeing. Guys, if you need some specific messages for you, don't forget to reach out to VenusianWays.org and we can get you a personal reading for yourself. Find out exactly what you need to know. We're also going to get some advice messages from the Crazy Sexy Love message card. Stop comparing, all right? Stop comparing perhaps where you're at, where other people are at, and just put your nose to the grindstone and do everything that you need to ensure that you succeed, all right? So we're also going to get some love advice from the Lover's Oracle cards. And then, of course, we will flip our divination coin, so do get your burning question ready so we can get that answered for you. Let's see what is going on for this magical Monday. Blessings to the angels, ancestors, way showers, and guides. We honor you for the messages for our lovely collective. Thank you. Blessings to each and every one of you, and I just want to thank you so very much for all of your support to the channel. Your likes, comments, shares, and donations are truly, truly appreciated. They help so much, and I am so grateful for it. And don't forget to leave a comment down below about how this message is resonating for you, as well as hit the subscribe and bell notification so you don't miss any of the readings I put out. All right, let's see what's going on. Crystal magic, show us your magic. What do we need to know for the collective? Ooh, what was that? Well, we had two cards come out. Let's do that again. Okay, shuffle just a little bit more. How's everybody's Monday going so far? Blessings to you, whether it's morning, noon, night, whatever time it may be. And thank you for being here. All right, so we're getting back to basics here. We're figuring out just who we are, original self, coming back to understanding exactly what our purpose is, perhaps, and what we are, moving towards. Integrity, definitely coming out here. Are we acting in our highest integrity? Cleaning the slate here, I feel, with this original self, coming back to like the when you think about a picture, what am I thinking of? My goodness, I can't think of the name of what that would be. The black and white part of it. All right, guys, if you know what I'm talking about, put it down in the comments, because I can't think of it right now. The negative or whatever. But anyway, this is kind of like looking deeper, than skin deep, if you will. This is the carbon copy, if you will, aspect. I'm getting that kind of energy. So this is like the energy, at the most integral part of yourself. It's like who you truly are, and it's coming back to understanding that, is what I'm seeing. It's like a photocopy. Here we are with the picture Jasper and support. Negative, I think, is what this is called, the other aspect of the picture. How interesting. We have the picture, Jasper, coming out with this original self energy, and I was already thinking about that before I turned this card over, you know, like that negative aspect of the self. So original self, interesting. So acting in our highest integrity is what's coming out as crossing us today. All right, looking at the bigger picture of who we are, but starting perhaps at the microcosm aspect of the inner aspect of ourselves. Interesting. 30, number 30 coming to a 3. So it's like we're reconnecting within ourselves and to the greater aspect of ourselves, if you will. Let's read this card today. Danbarite is the crystal. If you have this, that would be really good for you to work with. We bring you the blessing of original self. As you progress through your life, learning and growing, you gain wisdom and strength. You grow more radiant and authentic, true to who you are. And as this happens, many of the layers of identity begin to fall away. What you once believed yourself to be is shown to be not so much more than clothing your soul wore for a time, you know? So it's like, this would be like the physical part, but this is the soul aspect. This is who you truly are, and being honorable to that. It is no longer a good fit. You have outgrown it. It constrains too much, doesn't reflect your personality, vibrancy, uniqueness, and beauty, so you discard it. Perhaps you are able to be more spiritually naked. The sense of who you are becomes simpler. You are just you. Others may or may not get you, but nonetheless, you are still just you. You are freeing yourself from the projections of others, of the world, and simply living as your original, radiant, divine self. Beautiful. I love that. Nothing negative about that, but maybe you're getting some flack for trying to be who you are, right? Like, oh, now you're all spiritual and stuff, huh? Yeah, maybe you are. And it's okay to discard those layers if that's what you choose to do. I discover, express, love, and honor the original self, real, divine me. Let me read that again. I discover, express, love, and honor the original, real, divine me. I discover, express, love, and honor the original, real, divine me. I discover, express, love, and honor the original, real, divine me. By the power of 3, a perfect trinity. It is done. Yes. Let's get back to who we are, back to basics, you know, living a simpler life. Knowing that we don't have to have all of the things that everybody else needs to be flashy per se. Living in our own integrity, we have exactly what we need, and all we need is within us, as we know. So let's see what energy is coming out with the Psychic Tarot for us today. Seeing the light, yeah, having that hope, staying faithful to yourself, all right? That is going to help you to bring in everything you truly want. You're going to regain your balance, I see. Just keep your head up to the sky. Keep reaching higher, going higher, vibrating higher. All right, this is a time to clear away the past and allow yourself to be who you truly are. So continue to honor yourself is what I'm hearing. Spiritual union. This could be what you are working at this point, you know, behind the scenes. Shedding those layers, you know, within you, perhaps of other unions that didn't work out in the past, so you can have that real spiritual union, right? No longer trapped in fear, no longer up in your head with that Eight of Swords in reverse energy. Definitely have let yourself out of that mental prison. But at the same time, things are not necessarily growing the way that you had hoped. And this may have to do with your heart space. Now your ability to grow everything that you really want in this life, in this world. What do you truly connect with in your inner being? This is a time for you to truly do that deep dive into yourself and see if perhaps the reason you're unhappy is because you have someone around you who is controlling things way too much. Definitely controlling your ability to be prosperous and happy and in a union that is truly meant for you. Maybe there is a choice to make with that 2 energy coming out today. And perhaps you are seeing exactly what you need to see with that 3rd eye energy. 6 and reciprocity. So perhaps you don't have that reciprocity in your relationships, or the one that you're in as far as a romantic one is concerned, all right? Maybe you feel that it's burdensome and that this person causes you nothing but stress all the time, right? But you are definitely at a point where 8 of Swords energy coming out here again. But I see you not being in your head any longer. I see you being more frustrated because perhaps you know that this person is trying to hold you back. 4 of Coins in reverse, all right? This is you not holding back, all right? Because you're no longer afraid or in fear of anything. You understand what's been going on here, and that more or less it feels like this person just trapped you. Now perhaps you're married to them, or were, and you wanted to get out of that situation, or you want to get out of that situation. That's what I'm seeing here today. To cut your losses. You don't see perhaps that this is something that you can work with. Knight of Pentacles in reverse energy. All right? Definitely wanting to put an end to any toxic energy around you. Fertility in reverse. Yes, it's hard for you to have boundaries with this person. It's hard for you. Perhaps it's been hard for you to get pregnant as well. All right? Perhaps your fertility has been off and you've had a hard time being able to get pregnant. And it's because this person, it's like, you have no control over the situation, you feel, but at the same time, it's like trapped in a situation, but not trapped within yourself. You know exactly what's going on, I feel, and that perhaps you're not happy in a situation, that it really is throwing your energy off. And this would be why you're not being able to create. It's like Spirit is not going to allow something that's really not meant for you. And if you're burnt out too, that's absolutely not going to happen with that 4 of Swords in reverse energy. Now, this person is just trying to keep you stuck because they're in control of the money. That's what it looks like here. All right. But 3 of Wands energy, I see you looking for a way out of this situation. Absolutely. Because you know that you're not going to be able to heal while you're still in the midst of all of this. And you definitely don't want to accept anything that is coming from this person if this is a love situation, which it definitely feels like. And I could understand, based on the energy that I'm seeing here, why you would want to get back, to who you are, feeling like perhaps you've lost yourself in this relationship even. You can't please everyone. Pretty fitting, I would think, for this particular reading. And yeah, I don't think you're down to please this person either any longer. When you're focused on living up to other people's standards, you aren't spending enough time raising your own. Some folks expect you to act a certain way and to march to the beat of their boring drum. They find safety in sameness. They find safety. Oh, sorry. But you have beautiful music inside of you. Your flair is meant to be shared. Don't shrink to fit in or to get approval. Instead, dump your need to please and just be your magnificent self. Beautiful. I love that. Absolutely. You are never going to be able to please everyone. Heck, you know, you're not always happy with everything about any particular person. But, you know, there's got to be enough there for us to really have that deeper bond together and to be able to grow things in our lives, right? To have that spiritual union, to see eye to eye, and to be able to grow together. So I see here that perhaps you haven't been seeing eye to eye with this person, and you'd rather, you know, try your luck with someone that you would be more perhaps able to connect to. Uh-oh. We got Cupid's arrow strikes, romance. Uh-oh. Is there some kind of romance on the horizon potentially? Well, this card says, let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives, okay? And also remember that emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment, because those kinds of energies will only end up getting us into situations similar to what we were in, codependent, you know, that kind of thing. And what do they call those relationships you get into right afterward a relationship ends, especially a long-term one? um, I'm just losing my words today. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. When you get into a relationship quickly after you get out of a long-term one and it's more just sexual. But anyway, guys, I'm done for this reading. It is been an interesting one for sure, but definitely regardless, you know, if you put on all of this, you wanted to, you know, live up to the Joneses, that kind of thing, support, you got married perhaps for support or knowing that this person could provide that, but was it really something that was, you know, you being true to yourself, more or less, is what I'm seeing with this. So I see you ready to strip it all off, right? And be spiritually naked, be who you truly are, and not, you know, live up to other people's standards that you don't even approve of anymore. 1717, right? You've looked in the mirror and you see how this person just more wants to control you, but letting go of the resentment is absolutely going to help clear this energy away, all right? All right, let's do it, guys, in 3, 2, and 1. The answer to your question is a yes, darling. Beautiful. All right, guys, have an amazing Monday, a Monday as amazing as you, and don't ever settle for less. Blessings, and have a beautiful Monday. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification. I'll see you soon.